Oh, it's no worries, Phil. I got nothing going on tonight. There, I think we're good. Hey, Vic, how are you doing? Let me adjust my volume here. I think I got things all jazzed up. No worries, Phil. This. I had nothing. I had nothing going on tonight. Went to nephew's birthday party. I got loose off some White Claws. I got white girl drunk. Not really, but enough. Home. I got nothing to do. I mean, I've got stuff I could be doing, but you know that feeling, Vic? Yeah. You for lawless? Lawless. I'll admit, like, I was drinking that White Claw just because, yeah, might as well. Got lawless, yeah. Yeah, exactly. I'm sure there's. Oh, 1 second. Turn this off. There's things I probably could be doing. What with conventions next month. But I feel pretty okay so far. Hey, Shadow Man, how are you? But I thought some nubbies might do me good, Nubbies centers me. Ain't no laws when you're drinking White Claws. I never heard that. If that was their logo, I'd be drinking that shit more. White Claw was adequate. White Claw was adequate. How's everyone doing tonight? How are we all? Let me see here. One moment. Really? Oh, I just know White Girl Drunk. Getting White Girl Drunk was the White Claw. Well, like, my problem with seltzer water is my wife, I don't know where she heard it from, but the best way to describe it is that it's like drinking TV static, and that has stuck with me. And it's true, yeah, it's like, it's, oh no. Oh, nice. I hope it's nothing serious is torn. I know that's, I've torn my knee once. The fucking worst. Well, I'm trying to think if it was technically a tear, but either way, I popped my knee, like, I just completely, like, messed it up entirely. Oh, torn is an online game. Sorry, I was worried, like, well, I think me and you both shared stories of sports injuries. Sports injuries, I'm doing the quotations. Torn, huh? I'll have to check that out. You got me wanting to. Sorry, I haven't been like. I've been lurking your streams, and I know I really am very curious about that Satisfactory game. Said it was all a cans full. Gastrochemist. All these things are so gross sounding. I'm just. Someone sent me something, and I can't tell if this is AI or not. I mean, stomach of the leg? Okay. Alright. Yeah, I don't know. You ever just, like, have somebody share something to your account, and you just don't know how to deal with it? It's what I'm not really going through right now. Have a good night, Phil. I hope you have a good night at work. If you get some free time. I don't know how long I'll be doing this, but I got plenty of ultra. So, like, as far as speaking as someone oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Husagoji, thankfully, recovering from a knee injury as well. But don't let that fool you. Usa here is, don't let that give you sympathy. Usa will stab you in the back in Among Us like a man who doesn't have a torn knee. I played Among Us for the first time, and it was a good time. I had a fun time playing that. It's just like, I normally hate those kind of social deduction games. Like, I don't know. it feels like every friggin' time I would play like a game like Werewolf. Werewolf was always like the standard. And I always felt like I got taken out like real soon, and I just had to sit there while everyone else was having fun. And it got very tiring and very annoying. Alright. My nubbies. Nubbies. There's Nubby now. Little dingus. I hate this little jag. Alright, so I completed a run of Nubby, but I haven't completed a challenge run, which is how you get different supervisors. Vic, I don't know how you feel about Peggle. Like, I always had fun with those kind of games, but Nubby's Number Factory is like a roguelike Peggle. It's pretty boss. I think it's fun, and it's $5. Oh, yeah, popping them pegs. Piggity popping in. Peggity popping in. Popping them pegs. Popping that Percocet. A friend of mine showed me Northern Lion playing it, who was not someone I was familiar with until hand. It's fun. It's, you know, it's another one of those games where it almost... Brick, you know what? Shame on me for using Peggle as the standard, because, yeah, this is like peak brick-breaking kind of game. Man, you know what? They don't really make those kind of games much often, like Arkanoid. Wasn't Arkanoid like the big one where... Now, that's like a brick-breaking game, but that's the backwards way, where you're playing as the... It's like one-sided... It's like one-sided table tennis. Ooh, I got loot. I get to pop open Nubby here. Force trigger all items. Force triggers all items that summon. We'll force trigger those. It's addictive. Like, when I found out I could put it on my Steam Deck, that became a real problem. Okay, what do I want here? Summons one straw that pops one peg. Pegs popped by strongs give an additional 15%. Oh, yeah, I'll take the straw. And we'll freeze this so I can grab it later. So yeah, and now as far as it goes, I guess the Vandy update. What's going on with Vandy? It's my new talk show. It's really just me rambling, not really. So we got the second proof for Adventure Ace, the kids' book, on its way. Max, he got the proof, and he looked it over, and then we unfortunately, noticed some errors that were thankfully not on my half, as far as I know. So I'm a little nervous. Mostly because I would love to have it for AMA. I would love to have it for these conventions, because it'd be nice to have a book. Because I didn't really go through with my zine ideas yet. So he's got he ordered a second proof using like ultra premium ink. And we're kind of going to wait and see how that looks. Because I guess like there were some slight errors. But I know one of the biggest things, and he said this, not me. Like, I'm kind of like, I don't want to say whatever, but I mostly trust other people's instincts when it comes to my artwork in a lot of cases. Like, people I trust. God damn it. Oh yeah, if you fail in this game, the sun explodes. Just a quick aside. So he ordered a proof on ultra premium ink, because I guess he was concerned that the colors weren't as bright and loud as I usually make them, which kind of unfortunately happens whenever I get anything printed. That's got to be what I got to do tomorrow. I got high stakes nubbin, yeah. The Number Factory is a big component of your town, It's not unlike the nuclear Panner plant in Springfield. Alright, what do I want? I can get Squirmy. 5 points for every time. Let's try Squirmy. I'll give Squirmy a go. I'm feeling interesting. Stickers are, first batch of stickers are on their way, and I'm ordering more. I'm happy people seem to like the Lunagon one, the All Monster Snack one. I kind of wanted to make that a series, so I guess this is going to be my test run. I got a bunch of other ones I'm hoping to send in. Random item from Nubbin. Oh yeah, random items are fun. So basically, every time I launch, I'm going to get a random item in slot number 1. So that, yeah, see, I got the laser. The laser pointer just kind of cuts through. It's pretty boss. Ooh, now I can get a seal. 2 random yeah, you know what? We'll get the seal, and we'll freeze the other seal. So that means I can get a super seal. Because you upgrade your items. Items can be upgraded if you get a duplicate. Hell yeah. Give me that. Give me that shit. Straight up nubbin. Nubbin it out. Straight nubbin. Nubbin straight to the brick. I'm Dracula. I'm 6 million years old. I could care less. I have no loyalty to anyone. Never did, never will. There we go. See, that's when you start to feel good, when you get the nubby grind going. The nubby grind was a failed. So last night, my buddy Eric came over. Ooh, a common perk, gourmet. Yeah, sure. I guess I'll take that. Why not? I can't use it yet, but we were kind of talking about, like, oh yeah, look at that. I got a 2-headed turtle that gave me like a billion points. And I got the flamethrower. See, the random items, like, you know, you don't really want randomness when you're trying to build an engine. I mean, you always kind of want it to be as... Making an engine in a deck builder is a lot like controlling chaos. You know, there probably will always be a random component to it, but you want to limit that as much as possible. Okay. Oh, look. A lot of seals. Alright, upgrade that seal. Ah, Mr. Poop Butt. Or just Poop Butt. Yeah, we'll put Poop Butt on ice. His name is... Oh, hell yeah. Evil Goose. The Evil Goose, man. That's a good item. You know, they got like these crazy boss levels. If I pop one of these pegs with the spikes, I lose. But I already decimated the goal, so it don't matter. Alright, what do you got for me, Nubby? Nubby dies. Man, okay, so I guess I gotta start eating food. Oh, we got 2 seals working it out. I might switch games, too. Like, I don't know, man. I just needed to do something. And I thought running my mouth for strangers on the internet and friends would be a well use of my time. Instead of taking the time to calculate and put together my prints for the cons next week, or next, I was going to say next week. No, I'm not that lazy. Man, I'm not doing so good. See, this challenge is hard because this puts a hard cap on, oh look, 2 poop butts. It puts a hard cap on how much money you earn. Typically you can earn as much as you can handle. But I haven't been able to... Trying to crack the code, you feel me? You feel me, fam? Do you get what I am? Oh, there we go. Hell yeah. See, every time you pop a peg, you get half the points. So you always want to go for the highest. You always want to go for them high numbers, right? You always want to... Oh yeah, when Nubby smiles upon you, it's not unlike God smiling upon you. Oh yeah, so my buddy Eric comes over, and I was really goofed up last night. I was hopped up on Goofenthal, as Hank Hill would say. And we were unlocking the secret. Now the secret you're for, because I worked at Best Buy when that thing came out, and it was so confusing trying to find what it was. Like, I'm looking for a DVD called The Secret, and I'm looking it up, like, it's not here. Well, that's the hold on, what do we got? Item in slot 2 triggers. Force triggers all items, disables... Oh, so this triggers everything. I don't know. Yeah, let's try it. Why not? Ah, okay. It kind of works. Alright. I gotta start buying slots, though. I'm running out of space here. Okay, so... how does this work for every peg pop? So I want to find something when I gotta find something where... oh, wow. I want to get the laser pointer. I don't think I get it, though. Like, I don't think I can buy it yet. Man, look at that. Oh, them numbers. So how are we all feeling about tariffs? I'm gonna become a current events live streamer. We're gonna be talking tariffs tonight. Tariffs. Oh, that was a nice bouncing back and forth. Come on, Nubby. Come on, Nubby. Smile upon me. Let the angels take me, Nubby. There we go. Gotta pop them pegs. Gotta pop that Percocet. I don't know why I'm saying that. I know, right? It's like... my thing is this, though, because, like... my big gripe... ah, there goes the sun again! And I don't like how the sun looks like, Nubby. There's probably some deep lore there. Let's see what other challenges I got. Okay, rare items, food, and perks can't be found. I think I can manage this one. I want to spend my money. I want to spend my dollar bills, y'all. But I will say this. My biggest gripe will forever be that people act like Nintendo is not a billion-dollar, company. Nintendo would never... ever charge that much. And I'm like, well, to be fair, games have been getting more expensive. I mean, Sony's already been charging them. I mean, the problem is, even in general, it is hard to sell a game for $70. You know? Like, that is a tough pill to swallow. Like, yeah, that's Bella. Nubby dies. Force trigger the item in slot 6. Nubby dies. Oh, force trigger that Nubby. Oh, man, we got a lot of Nubby dies. I'm going to take the Warlock perk. Well, yeah, that cuts into her. Like, I don't know, man. I kind of felt like I was... it sucks because, yeah, that Donkey Kong game looks... ooh, I can get a double... I can get super disguised. I can get super glasses. That Donkey Kong game looks friggin' great. Oh, I want the cheese house. You want the cheese house. The cheese house is good. It's like, God damn it, Nintendo. You wait this friggin' long to do, like, a new, like, really good-looking 3D era Donkey Kong. Like, And I know certain people who are fans of it, but I'm sorry. Donkey Kong 64 is not a good game. The best thing that game has going for it is the DK rap, which is more of an oddity. It's more of like one of those, can you believe that they did this? It's really funny. God damn it. Sometimes maybe Nubby's a fan of DK64. I don't know. My problem with Donkey Kong 64 is the same problem I have with like Banjo-Kazooie. Is the game starts off fun and interesting and I'm into it, and then I just reach a point where I'm like, I just don't care anymore. And it's usually in the factory level in Donkey Kong 64. The factory level where you can unlock the original Donkey Kong cabinet. And that might be a component as to why, but it's like, even then, it started to feel tedious. I'd be down for someone to take a shot at Donkey Kong 64. Like, it's like, I don't know. Again, people act like, oh, well, that was part of my childhood. And it's like, well, yeah, man, I'm a child. Like, I was born in 87, so these things are all my childhood too, You don't gotta... Like it's so frustrating though that Bonanza looks amazing. Like it looks great. I was a fan of the new Donkey Kong design. I know that's been like a controversial opinion. Ooh, I'm going to the black market, everybody. Y'all got them pregnancy tests? Pregnancy test is actually a great item. Alright, you got like any Nubby dies items? Nubby bounces 10 time. First peg popped. Yeah, give me Jake the Snake. Give me Jake. Oh, there we go. Doubles everything. Cool. Yeah, I'll take it. I still need to play through. I actually own Tropical Freeze, and I need to play through it. Again, my biggest gripe, you know, as I've realized with these Donkey Kong games is, man, I miss K. Rool. None of these other villains. I mean, granted, I have to actually encounter the villain. And, I gotta actually encounter the villain in Tropical Freeze, but I love K. Rool. You know? Like, dare I say, I think I like him more than Bowser nowadays? I have no qualms with Bowser. I just really like K. Rool. He's a pirate king. He's a pirate king. That's cool as hell. What was the other thing about DK64 I just didn't like? I don't know. The game just didn't... Hell yeah. The game just did not work for me. Got the expansion pack, though. Am I right? What's everyone up to? I'm sorry. I've been running my mouth too much. Feel free to throw topics at me, and I'll see what I can discuss. I will see what I have to say about this and that. What else is... Oh, Marvel Rivals is pulling me back in. I haven't really touched the game, and I didn't stop playing it because I didn't like it anymore. I stopped playing it just because, you know what? I'm kind of good right now. I sunk a lot of my time into this game. I feel very satisfied, but, whoo boy, I'm a Frost. What was the secret? Well, there's that crazy project done by that guy, that author who had real-life treasures buried in the world. You ever watch that? You ever check out Atrocity Guy did a great video on it, talking about The Secret, which was basically like it's like fantasy novels that led to real-life treasures if you deciphered it. Oh my god, why? Why, Nubby? Why? Okay, here we go. Come on now. Oh my god, why? Okay, we made it. Boy, Nubby. Being awfully uppity, Nubby. Ooh, excuse me. Apologies. Oh yeah, give me them strawberries. Give me them strawberries. It's poop butt. I don't know what this even means. We'll keep going. Oh, okay, thank God we completed that, because I was going to scream. Got the pegs popping. Popping them pegs. Paddling Peggy Hill. Zoop. Jake the Snake. Fan art of her getting squished by Squirrel Girl's body. Why is she gonna go? Explain the relevant. Explain this scenario to me, friend. I'm very curious. They gave, I tell you, I'm sorry, but Marvel Rivals is. Look, as someone who appreciates the ample female figure, Marvel Rivals has had some top tier design work. Okay, like that. I'm just saying they've done They've done very well. Like, I am not into blondes, but I'll admit this game's making me question things a little bit. But even beyond that, Emma Frost's kit just looks insane. She has a command grab. Let me get this straight. Emma Frost can shield people, and she can then choke slam you. And from the looks of it, kick you off the level. It's like, that is so Emma Frost. Oh yeah, upgrade my sea cucumber. If I didn't already have my squirrel girl phase, I would have been all in what was going on lately. The first peg popped. If the first peg popped was the highest peg, force trigger the item in 7. Okay, first peg popped. Force triggers the items in slot 7 one time for every 10 foods you've eaten. Go with this one. How much crushes thighs? I don't know, man. Emma Frost thighs, they look like they can crush diamonds. That's all I'm saying. There's a lot of attractive women in that game. But, speaking of butts, Venom still got the best behind in the game. Can't argue with me on that. It's a statistic fact. There's a reason they gave him, and only him, the twerk emote. He's the only one who can... God damn it! I hate this game. Nah, I'm kidding. I love it. But boy, is Nubby a cruel mistress. Hey, Master Fran, how we doing tonight? Just feeling the stress, so... We're talking about thighs. SGB Thanos. I'll be honest with you. I disagree. Marvel, just for whatever reason, likes to take my favorite villain and make him into the joke. Bogus. Bogus! Oh, nice! Heading to Wisconsin later this month, actually. I'm going to be going to the Dells for the first time. That's exciting. Cool. How was your first day there? Were you tabling, or were you business or pleasure? I guess is the cool sounding way to ask that question. A Game Boy Pocket? Game Boy Pocket was good. Boy, my Game Boy Pocket never left my side. I had a red one. The GIS game slowly going away. Price on the GIS games has new code. Oh yeah. That's a good point. It's like it's ridiculous with game. But I will say this: every time I see people say that the gaming industry is dead, it's like, no, you have to look to the indies. Like, if your whole thing is you need something to be like, a major publisher, you are missing out on some of the best games, like, in the last generation. Just walking around. So pleasure. Okay, I was worried. I misread because my eyes are stupid today. Oh, wait. If you've passed the round goal, force triggers the item in slot 5 twice. Okay. Okay, so I want the cheese house there. Right. Man, yeah, I had the red Game Boy Pocket, and I just... Oh, yeah! Give me them nubs. Give me that nubby. Force trigger this item. 5 pigs popped. Oh, wait, yeah. Let's do the cactus. I want to see how the cacti works. I like cactuses. Joel Hodgson was there, huh? Nice. Oh, the Jaguar. I was talking to Janie Poodle, if anyone sees her out in the blue skies. I forget what we were talking about. I think we were talking about the Jaguar. I don't know if we were talking about the Jaguar. I think we were talking about the Saturn and how the Saturn... really, I think could have been a success here. Oh, if you're not, you're not an MST3K guy yet? I have to change that. I can recommend you some episodes if you like. MST3K is fantastic to have on in the background when working on stuff. Oh, look at all that! Look at all that! Oh, we almost had a board clear. Ah, we almost got a nub. We almost got a nubpocalypse, as I call it. Joel's good. The big question for MST3K fans is always, are you a Joel guy or a Mike guy? And I'm both. I think I prefer Joel, personally, but that's because... Oh, man, if you want... let's see. Okay, one of my favorite MST3K episodes that I recommend everybody watch, if you haven't, but it's really good. Time of the Apes. It's a Joel episode. It's great. Time of the Apes is such a... Especially if you're like... You don't even need to know shit about Planet of the Apes. I couldn't get into the new MS23K, but I just took that as a sign of, that's fine. It's just not for me. Not my kind of cast, and you know what? That's fine. Let the younger generation and fans who are still with it, let them enjoy it. I don't need to be a part of it. I will keep circulating the tapes, though. Oh, I almost had another board clear. All right, what is this combination I've got going? It's pretty gnarly. I'll be going to ASEN again next month, too. Again, I'm getting all of my conventions out of the way in May, apparently. Fucking AMA, ASEN for pleasure, and then Kaiju Brooklyn. Upgrade Jake the Snake, please. Bastard. Oh, come on, Nubby. That was not cool. There we go. God damn it. Have I hit the wall? Have I hit the Nubby wall? No, Nubby's just being a jerk. Come on, Nubby. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. Native Witches Styles. Yeah, like, Joel and Mike pretty much personify the Midwest. But yeah, as far as Joel Hodgson episodes go, walking C2E2 next Sunday, yeah, it's fair. My one friend wants to go, so I figured we'd go. Oh, we're at the Sun Temple. We are at least farther along. God, no! Damn you, Nubby! Damn you! Any like things? Oh yeah, delete my save. Oh wait, what are advanced settings? Oh, neat. There are some great Mike episodes. I mean, I don't think you can go wrong. I just think Joel, if you love that kind of, like, that sleepy kind of commentary, that sleepy sarcasm. Time of the Apes is one of my favorites. Pod People is an undisputed classic. That's typically, I mean, Manos, of course. Manos has been a nublock. Ooh, no thank you. We're going to try Plain Jane again. Going to be putting in my print orders tomorrow. I'm going to probably get... I think I'm going to lean a little heavier on postcards this year, but I'm not sure. Like, that's probably the hardest thing for me. Like, I'm thankfully in a position where I do have, like, a fund for, like, getting, you know, art stuff done. Like, I have, like, a fund I made sure I set... I was responsible enough to set aside, so it's like... Yeah, Final Sacrifice is a good Mike episode. I would definitely agree that's up there. Some great Canadian here. I had to show that to my Canadian friend to make sure it was appropriate, and she said, "Yep." She couldn't get over that they referenced Red Green. I'm sorry. I'm like, apologies if like I almost sound like I'm talking to like. Sorry if it sounds like almost like 20 people are talking. I am just like super like out of it today. White Claw did me in. Force triggers all items in odd number slots. Yeah, I like that. Just watched The Final Sacrifice today. It's a good one. I remember first seeing The Final Sacrifice when it was Christmas break during high school. I forgot what year it was, and I had to go. I had to go to driver's ed. I had to go to a driver's ed course in the morning, so I was up way too early. Ah, nice. Well, as long as you drive safe. Pegs will give points equal to the number. Have what? Oh wait, yeah. We'll do that. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, like postcards seem like they're a little easier to pick up. I might check walk in the vendor hall. I get you. Like I'm trying to, because I do have like three art pieces, drawings, whatever I did that I think, yeah, I could see these being a poster for somebody. Like I don't know. Tomorrow I just have to say fuck it and go for it. I think that's the biggest thing. It's kind of how I'm doing with stickers. I need to realize that, look, if I don't sell them all here, that just means I can hit up like local places around here if I really wanted to. I'm not familiar with the Kitchen Bros, but I am familiar with David Crane. Funny enough, we were at our nephew's birthday party today, and I was talking to my father-in-law, and we were talking about the Intellivision because he apparently has a bunch of games, but it doesn't have the console, and we got an Intellivision. God damn it! Ugh! Nubby is being real fussy tonight. It's like, do I dare switch up and go back to Balatro, as apparently it's called? Come on. Alright, there we go. There we go. Funny enough, I'm more familiar with the Bitmap Brothers, even though I really can't think of any games of theirs I actually played. Gods! I played Gods. That was a bit... God! Ooh, I hate this sometimes. There we go. Sometimes Nubby just sneaks right out in. I'm bad with panels. I don't know if it's because my attention span is short or what, but I don't know. Maybe I just didn't go to any good ones. I remember your post. Yeah, give me the asbestos. let's upgrade our asbestos. Balatro. Huh. Actually, Master Fran, have you played UFO 50 yet? If not, I mean that's like Master Fran coded, I feel. Hell yeah. Oh yeah. It's in my wish list. We gotta get you that game. It's very good. I don't want Saberspark near anything I'm interested in. Sorry for any Saberspark fans in the chat. I am not a fan. Granted, I don't like any animation reviewer, I've realized. I think I just realized I don't like a whole lot of YouTubers. I hate everybody. It's not even his voice. Just something about him puts me off. Something about him. Not a fan. His voice is whatever. He sounds like every other dork. He sounds like every other dork I've listened to. Just like, I don't know, the way he approaches, like, you know, isn't this kind of horny? Guys, isn't this kind of funny how it's so horny? Isn't that weird? But that's me. Like, you know. A few YouTube. I don't even know who the hell that is. I watch Red Letter Media, Lazy Game Reviews, And then I guess Magic Mush is kind of becoming someone I like to occasionally watch now. Magic Mush's video on the Demons of DeviantArt. Arlo, is Arlo the puppet, the blue puppet that people sometimes get mad at? Just realized how stupid that sounded coming out of my mouth, but whatever. But yeah, is that Arlo, the guy who talks, the puppet that talks about video games? What a scandalous conspiracy. The blue puppet that likes Nintendo. Not the corporate puppets that like Nintendo. Man, speaking of crazy stuff, how about that? God! Sorry. Sorry, that was a bit silly, I will admit. How about that Billy Mitchell news? How the hell? Like, only in this day and age, only in today's day and age, could somebody make Billy Mitchell, of all people, look like, you know what? Yeah, you're kind of being too mean to Billy Mitchell. You're really going a little too hard on Billy Mitchell, man. Like, can you just imagine that? Billy Mitchell, the villain, the villainous figure as seen in The King of Kong, A Fistful of Quarters. I cannot believe that. It's like I'm just sitting here like it's so crazy. But that's going to be the downfall of a lot of these people, you know? I mean, something I really didn't like when I started seeing this, like, so I only watched a few episodes of Carl. I only watched a little bit of Carl Jobs. I think I did see, typically, because speedrunning is one of those things that I can't watch AGDQ. Like, it just isn't for me. I'm like, yeah, you know what? Y'all have fun. This isn't my bag. I mean, it depends on the run. Sometimes I'll scope out some for background noise. But, like, speedrunning cheating is fascinating to me because it just amazes me how these people think they're going to get away with it. Nowadays, good luck. With the amount of focused attention and just with the amount of eyes and attention speedruns get and the scrutiny they get, you do realize it's going to fall apart eventually, right? Like, someone out there will do the math. They will calculate. They will carry the x, or they will put in the Pythagorean theorem somehow to find out that yes, this shouldn't happen. Oh, was that the video response to the completionist? Oh yeah, that's something I really am not. I don't like people saying like, oh, well, so yeah, we should give the completionist another chance. No, no, like that was more incompetency than malicious intent, I think. But still, no, that's a lot of goodwill to squander. And apparently, like I watched the documentary because I never got into the completionist again. I've watched so many of these drama documentaries because I don't know how the hell I missed all of this, despite being on the internet. I clearly did not browse YouTube anywhere near as much as I thought I did. Alright, Nubby bounces 10 times. First peg popped, peg fully popped, mark a random peg. All pegs that have the same number will be doubled. You know what? Fine. Give me the finger, the pointer. Ego, man. Ego will be the downfall of many a person. Gotta check that ego. That's why I'm afraid to ever, I sometimes think I have that Hank Hill problem where I'm afraid if I celebrate or get excited about something, I will be punished somehow by whatever deity is out there. But like, man, it was the insanity of it that blew my mind. Oh, is there still stuff that hasn't been approved? Again, I don't know, man. I just think like my biggest thing is kind of similar to what I was on about with Nintendo. I really think the veil needs to be pierced, and we need to stop putting people on pedestals. God, oh, I'm sucking it up tonight. But this is great because this is the perfect game where I can run my mouth, and I'm sure that's what you all want to hear. Y'all love to hear the sweet sound of my voice. I thought my voice had more of a Clark Gable quality to it. Even then, it's just sometimes I think that shit needs to be dealt with in private. You know? Like, it's such a risk. %25 chance to double. But yeah, whole thing's nuts, man. It's funny when I talk to people or I learn because like if you never could have convinced me Channel Awesome was that big of a deal as it was, like when the document came out. Because I didn't watch Channel Awesome. I have no pretenses above Nintendo, but no, you don't live solely as video. That's what I mean, you know? Like I hate it. Like, yeah, in this case, tariffs definitely played a role, as it seems to be. But again, digital games costing $80 is kind of a lot too, $70-$80. But on top of that, yeah, like please, like Miyamoto has done shitty things. I mean, we didn't get Star Fox 2 for God knows how long, if I recall correctly, based on, you know, the stuff I heard. Because of Miyamoto, and well, Croc ended up being a game. It was a Yoshi game to begin with. I don't know, Miyamoto and Argonaut seem to be like a thing. It's see, that's the funny thing though. Like, I have weird feelings about Doug Walker himself because I was not a fan of the Nostalgia Critic all that much. A lot of people at Channel Awesome look like people I would not want to hang out with or ever talk to. But Doug Walker, for whatever reason, like maybe he genuinely seems like if I saw him, I could go, oh, hey. I could probably say hi to Doug Walker and he'd be like, oh, hi, how's it going? You know, because that's how he talks according to fucking Oni plays. That's where a majority of my Cinemassacre or my Channel Awesome knowledge comes from. It was so funny when I found out Doug Walker is based in Chicago. I've told that story enough times, so you don't need to hear that again. How Mike Ellis was my first supervisor when I started at Best Buy. And then I see his name in a document, and I'm like, what the f... It's like, is this real life? Problem is, I'm not getting anything really good. I guess Doug really did. Like, the worst thing that came off about Doug Walker, in my opinion, for me, he just seemed like one of those people where if he disagreed about a movie, he would make sure you knew that movie. He was not someone who tolerated other people's opinions wrong. But how much of that? God. Ooh. All right, we're gonna try one more time, and then we'll switch it up. Sorry, I'm checking things out. What am I saying? But yeah, for whatever reason, Doug Walker just always seemed like he was surprisingly, at the end of the day, the most normal person. It's funny when people talk about how much like Spoonie, they loved Spoonie, because I remember watching one episode of the Spoonie Experiment and going like, boy, this guy, I don't think I like this guy. This guy seems like I would get tired of him really quickly in person. It's so bizarre to look at, like, that's people's legacy, on the internet. It's scary to think about. I think I have that fear. That's why I try to hold myself in. I know I whine a lot, but I try to tell myself, all right, reel it back, reel it back. Interesting. If only you could extract the comedy from somebody. All right, what do I want here? Okay. Peg fully popped, 25% chance. I think this is what I need to do. I need to slow down. Yeah, see, I didn't get that when I watched a couple of his videos, his humor. But maybe I just wasn't into that kind of humor. Because his humor was very MST3K inspired. Negative. I mean, to be fair, I personally think Final Fantasy VIII deserves that reputation. I wanted to like that game. I tried so many times. The story isn't bad. It's just kind of everything around it is very frustrating. I like Zell. Like, believe it or not, I actually think Zell was a pretty fun kid. But I also have, like, a soft spot for, like, it's like Tifa. Or Sabin. I have a soft... God, come on now. I have a soft spot for the... Oh my god, Nubby. Nubby, I gotta pull you aside and, like, give you a very angry pep talk. You're making me look like a fool. Oh, yeah, now you bounce in place, you stupid eyeballed... Anyway. But, like, you give me a character in a Final Fantasy game who uses their fists... or like martial arts or something, I'm gonna be like, yeah, I want that character in my party. I know Pro Jared made fun of Zell quite a bit. I don't gotta listen to that guy. I don't gotta listen to that wormy looking fella. Oh yeah, well MST3K, MST3K defined. That's a major component of my sense of humor. I think if you're in like our age bracket. There's some MST3K DNA in there probably somewhere. I'm glad all the MST3K cast members seem like they're really fun to meet. We got to meet Frank Conniff and Trace Below, and they were an absolute delight. They were so kind to me despite me asking way too many friggin' questions. What happened to the invention exchanges? Frank, where did you come up with your famous noise? Going unarmed is OP. Oh yeah, FF2, that's the one where the skill system is like Morrowind style, where the more you do it, the better you get, so you could just beat yourself up. Find a weak enemy, beat yourself up, and grind it out. That's one of the Final Fantasy games I have not touched. And I don't think I ever will. Sure, I got the Pixel remasters. But I don't know if I have any interest in that. I really just kind of want to play the first Final Fantasy. Alright, use my key on the mysterious door. Man, you don't get any of the good weapons. Alright, we'll do Jake. We'll do Jake the Snake. Or wait, what's this? First peg is popped. Okay, actually, we're going to try this because we are shooting for the highest numbered peg. There we go. See, it doubles it. Multiplies it. Multi-ball! Multi-ball! See, when you get the pregnancy test item, it gives you 2 nubbies. It gives you... I got nubby dies. Force triggers all first peg popped items. Highest number peg tabs. Damn. I've been in a big RPG mode. I gotta get back on my Dragon Quest playthrough. See, now that was actually one of the big things I was most excited about from that last Direct they did before the Switch 2 one. Like, I actually thought there were a lot of fun-looking games there. I never played Tomodachi Life, so I'm looking pretty forward to it. Giant women or not, I mean, I am very curious what's going on there. Do I have the mustache? Yeah, give me that. Nubby hits wall twice. Pegs halved. Yeah, upgrade my tardigrade, please. Upgrade my tardigrade. Dragon Quest 2. Yeah, like I was really hyped to see. I still have to play it. I gotta get back on playing through Dragon Quest 11, which is superb, by the way. Every bit of hype about that game is worth it. Like, it is wonderful. I really liked it. I just fell off it because I'm weird. I, for whatever reason, craved an RTS. Dragon Quest Z. Oh, right. Well, but I am excited about the release of the Dragon Quest 1 and 2 like Pixel remaster or whatever it's called. I'm glad that they're doing that. That excites me. This pleases me. Dragon Quest Z. Is that the You say what it is it? He say what it is. Alright, sorry, where was I? Alright, we're trying to nub it up tonight. Nub it up and nub it out. That sounds gross. I'm really hyped about that Marvel beat 'em up game. That shit, that is like Vandycore right there. Oh yeah, no, I've listened to enough. Master Fran, actually, have you ever watched a Kim Justice video? If you haven't, I think you'd really like her work. I learned so much about the ZX Spectrum and the Specky and all the, like, that is, Kim Justice is the sole reason I know anything about British computers. I actually get so confused. Like, I get very confused when people call it the ZX Spectrum because I'm like, oh, the ZX, right. I'd imagine. I mean, I will just forever love that Marvel vs. Capcom defined such a large component of Venom. It just makes me happy every time. Like, yeah. Either subliminally. That is a hard word for me to say sometimes. Oh, yeah. Go, Nubby, go. Apparently half pixel art. I mean, it's gorgeous looking. Like, all those characters look great. Every first 5 pegs popped. Yeah, what's in the food? Give me some food. Give me that. Save that. Put that cactus on is ice. Is Bazizzle. Hell yeah, pop them all. You gotta pop them all. Oh, you see that? I got the shot. Called my shot like Babe Ruth. Couldn't make that one happen. Straight gassing. Cutting straight to the brick. On and off the court. Straight fundamentals. No funny business. It's Dracula. Oh my god, I hate this game. Every time I feel there we go. Finally, every time I feel confident, Nubby puts me down. Nubby giveth and Nubby taketh away, as they say. Give me the strawberries. I appreciate how Marvel's getting weird with their character choices, because I always forget her name, but the woman, the cosmic woman with the sword. You don't see her a whole lot, and that's real cool. She looks, and it's like All the women in the game all the women in the game look thick. I appreciate that. I appreciate some thick pixel artwork. I'm not the biggest Psylocke fan, but I was certainly a fan of her sprite in that X-Men game, in Marvel vs. Capcom 2, where I mostly saw it. Oh, yeah. That was the worst Macho Man impression imaginable. Oh, yeah. It's like old. It's like a little old man trying to be Macho Man. Oh, yeah. Speaking of which, I saw this shit on Instagram, and I almost actually got involved. I almost actually, like, angrily commented on something, but I didn't, because I know that I ain't going to do anything. Someone put up some crappy AI-generated Mount Rushmore of pro wrestlers, and I'm looking at it. You know, I'm like, oh, we got a board clear! Hell yeah! Nubby dies, force trigger the item, and... No... Nubby dies. Yeah, you know what? Fine, we'll do this one. But it was some bullshit. Mount Rushmore of pro wrestlers, and I'm looking at it, and it's like Roman Reigns. Yeah, you know what? I'd agree with that. I understand Roman. Like, I'm not a fan personally, but Roman Reigns seems to have been a consistent draw. Like the blood feud or whatever was pretty fun to watch. John Cena. Yeah, I would say that's accurate. Like, I would say John Cena deserves to be up there with the greatest. Roman's the Zoomer. Well, that's the thing I realize is that they seem to be going down the line here because, they're going, each head is, a different generation's, figurehead. But here's what... and then Stone Cold Steve Austin. And I was like, hell yeah. I was a big Stone Cold fan back in the day. Then Hulk Hogan's ugly, dumb chrome dome. And I was like, get him out of there. Nobody likes Hulk Hogan anymore. Nobody with half a brain likes Hulk Hogan anymore. He's a jabroni. The Iron Sheik was spot on in his assessment. That spot belongs to Macho Man, that's all I'm saying. Macho Man's legacy has aged pretty great, you know? Like, the dark side, of course, Macho Man was not a perfect man. He had his... Oh my god! Damn. I miscalculated horribly. I thought it was going to bounce. I thought it fired with more force. God damn it. Macho Man's legacy has aged like a wine, though. You can accept the not so good things on it. Yeah, but I just don't think he deserves any credit anymore. He stifled a lot of careers. I just don't even think you could say Hogan was a problematic fave. But maybe that's just me being extra mean. It's like anything with Chris Benoit. It's like, yeah, I'm sure I remember. He was big when I was watching wrestling at the time. I remember playing WCW versus NWO Revenge. My personal pick for best wrestling game of that generation. WCW had the better developers. That is for damn sure. They got Aki, who I think were typically highly lauded in the wrestling game development. Yeah. Vince McMahon, who slowly turned into Mr. House. Whoever said it was acceptable for him to get that mustache, needs to be fired. I'd like to look like a roid-rated Walt Disney, please. Not good, man. Just not good. I will continue to be happy, though, that anytime I seem to poke my head into pro wrestling, women's wrestling has really kind of been elevated. that was a long time coming, and I'm really happy it seems to be going for the most part pretty good. You got some Women's Royal Rumble was infinitely more enjoyable last time I watched it. Yes, yes. I know with your AEWs and everything like that, people seem pretty happy on both sides. I'm friends with people who actually like WWE, and I'm friends with people who are big AEW fans. And you know what? Both sides seem like they kind of have some good stuff. John Cena is such a fascinating figure to me. Like, I remember we would make fun of him for being in movies like The Marine, and then sure enough, he suddenly becomes like, you know what? I really like John Cena. I'm glad. He is one of the best examples of. Like, it's funny. You used to think about the wrestling to actor jump, and who was like one of your Hulk Hogan? What did he do? Suburban Commando and Mr. Nanny. Remember that movie? I unfortunately do. I remember seeing that in theaters. I don't remember anything else about it. Um, well, that's who I was gonna get to. Like, look at the extension of how we went from like Hulk Hogan making laughably bad stuff, like just, and then you have Dave Batista who started off small. Like, I think one of the first things I saw. Oh, and The Rock being Rock's kind of the elephant in the room. Like, there's things you can say there. But yeah, like Dave. Then you have Dave Batista, who started off doing like real small stuff. Like I remember first seeing him in The Man with the Iron Fists. Great movie, by the way. Deserved better. RZA directed a damn fine movie, in my opinion. Um, and then now he's in stuff like Blade Runner. And then he's in like he. But it's funny, he still will do those kind of silly things. He'll still do like the big guy action comedies, which good on him. Got to pay the bills, right? And then you have John Cena. It's funny because you could tell he really just seemed to want to be in comedy because he was in like anything he was in. Like, so I wasn't familiar with. I thankfully missed out on Fred. I only recently learned who the hell Fred was. He's the kid with the loud, like, he would just whine. Roddy Piper is interesting because he's kind of an oddball because he's in They Live, which is great. He's in They Live and it's awesome. But then he's also in Hell Comes to Frogtown. And it's kind of like, yeah, it's a career. He's happy with it. I'm happy with it too. Yeah, like Cena really seemed like comedy was kind of in his blood, which is good. I mean, I'd imagine that's a invaluable skill to have. When you're cutting promos and stuff. I see. You know what? That's the role I would want in wrestling. I wouldn't want to be a pro wrestler because I know I ain't gonna commit to shit. Yeah, I want to be the guy who just gets to interview people. I want to be there when someone drops something on par with Steiner math. That's right. John Cena and Roman Reigns were the big. Those were kind of the two head to heads. That was when Roman Reigns was slowly picking up. And The Rock is a frustrating situation because you know what? His early career had some pretty good stuff in it. Like The Rundown, pretty good movie in my opinion. Like, I don't know if anyone's watched it or missed out on it or anything, but it's worth seeking out, I would say. It's a rock solid action movie. Anyway, but no, it's fun. It's The Rock, Sean William Scott, who I tend to think is pretty funny. And let me see, what do I want here? Hmm. Yeah, we'll take the alphabet block. Why not? And Christopher Walken's the villain. It's a fun little, like, kind of buddy comedy. It's very of its time, but it was enjoyable. I don't know. I just like how I think how DC films are just cursed. I hope that curse breaks with the new Superman. I want that to be good. Like everyone, I want that to be good because I'm already a big fan of Crypto. Superman saves the dog in it. Like it's like, yeah, hell yeah, you guys are tickling all my like you're giving me you're giving me all the things that I think of when I think, yeah, Superman. Cuz I love Superman. He's great. All right. Well, you drive safe. Be sure to get home safe. Talk to you later, buddy. I said, you best get home safe. I won't make you DM me, but... Oh, man. Sorry. Stretch my back. Oh, yeah. So, I don't think I'm going to be able to do Age of Empires 2. I might have to go up to... I wanted to play the HD edition of the original game, because I had it growing up, and I feel like I missed out, and I never really got into it. But, man... Whew, I'm doing the third Joan of Arc mission, and boy... These are like... I think I was spoiled by Age of Mythology. Age of Mythology was fantastic. Like, I was genuinely, like, stunned by the end of that game. I might actually just... shelve Age of Empires 2 and go back to that because there's other campaigns to play. But, man, I was doing the third Joan of Arc mission where you got to go around destroying, got to go destroy some British castles, and it is exhausting, is the best way I can think to describe it. I'm just, like, so worn down, and you can really... you get spoiled when you play these new RTSs when the pathfinding is really spot on. God! Bah! Like, it's a rough game. I think you can crank the speed up a little bit, but I don't think that's going to solve my problem of yelling at my archers, hey, idiots, let the fucking siege cannon, or let the battering ram take care of the tower. Don't run at it. Like, I'm constantly, like, it's like herding cats. It's like, hey, can you stop? Please stop. Please stop running into death. Please stop running into death. Very upsetting to me. You know what I like about Blue Sky? I don't have to hear shit about Zack Snyder. That's been nice. I almost forgot. Like, you know, I almost forgot there was like a weirdo. There was like a weirdo cult. Like, after a point, I just kind of felt like... I feel like these people are just responding to people, like... It's one of those cases of, oh, you think I'm crazy? Fine, I'll show you how crazy I am. I mean, the funny thing is, like, my take on Zack Snyder is I actually don't think he is a bad director. I think he has a very particular style that works in a lot of cases. I mean, yeah, 300's kind of aged a little wonky just because, you know, the effects, but it's still an enjoyable movie. It's well shot. The action is presented in a very clear way, which I personally like to see. I just don't think Zack Snyder should be allowed to write. I mean, if that's a little mean, I'm sorry. I just think, you know, nah, man, you keep doing your stuff behind the camera. You're doing fine. Let other people handle that writing. I say this as someone who didn't even hate Man of Steel that much. Just, I eventually realized, yeah, I would have liked to have seen more. Me, John, me. I'm feeling cocky. I'm doing what I want now. But I don't know, man. I needed to do something. I needed to ramble and pop some pegs. Oh, Rebel Moon? I can't believe it's not Star Wars. I had someone try to sell me on that, and I was like, I'm good. I barely want regular Star Wars nowadays. I only kind of want normal, like, regular Star Wars nowadays. Like, I don't think I need another one. I'll be streaming again tomorrow. Tomorrow will probably be art. I think I'll stream some art. Artsy fartsy. Chaos is a ladder. Yeah, I think Blue Sky. God. Rebel Rousdower would be better. Yeah, I mean, bring back Rousdower. When's the Rousdower cinematic universe happening? Rousdower begins. But yeah, I just think it's funny. Like, it's like, again, when people start getting uppity about Blue Sky and all this and that, I just sit here and be like, look, it's quieter over here. Okay? I feel like Blue Sky doesn't encourage me to be an asshole anywhere near as much, and I like that about it. I feel like I spend less time being reminded of how much I hate everybody. Oh my god, eat shit. I barely, if ever, see people arguing about Godzilla stuff, and that's a blessing. Let me tell you, that is. I don't have an item yet. That's not right. Yeah, yeah. Get in there. Let me see here. I want you to start. I want you to just start throwing down like some hot takes, John. I want hot takes. Give me your spiciest takes. Ignite the internet ablaze. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, we got. I still got that vision in my mind of the Henshin John exposed thumbnail. It's just, we're gonna make your eyes just slightly larger so it's off-putting. I'm gonna make them nice and bloodshot. Make sure there's like a smoky cloud behind you. Up the saturation so you look like some sort of like weird wax figure. Like how do you keep a straight face making that? Like how do you keep a straight face? Like clickbait is so silly to me. I don't understand how it works. It's like people when they tell me how the Mr. Beast, like, well, yeah, the reason the pictures are like that is because that's clickbaity. That draws people. And I'm like, why? Why does the scary man with the uncanny valley? Fuck! Damn it! Alright, we're trying a different one. Nubby's starting to piss me off. You can jumble pegs once per game, rerolling. Oh, okay, I can do this one. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't believe a whole lot of that stuff. But when they start talking about Mr. Beast being the Antichrist, it seems something slightly off. You might look at it. So maybe. I mean, it's just like it's scary to me how clickbait operates. God damn it. Oh, that was it. That was my one. That was my one shift of the game. Oh boy, this is gonna be riskier than I thought. This is gonna be the the Trisky biscuit. All right. Sea cucumber is good. I like the sea cucumber. You know, they didn't have to choose such a phallic looking thing, but you know they did on purpose, right? Sneaky snipers. I like this drawing up here. Yeah, I can't believe I wasted my jumble. Is that what it's called? Yeah, jumble. I got the jumbles. I got the jumbles, I do. I'll take the eggy perk. Why not? Just gonna slightly separate your eyes a little bit more. Just enough. Just enough to make you look like some sort of creature. Nubbin emits a burst of nuclear waste. Let's see. Give me the nuclear waste. I'll take the nuclear waste, please. Yeah, there we go. Covers a wide berth. Wide berth. No. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, we did it. Gotta remember, I got the sea cucumber. I know if God ain't got me, sea cucumbers got me. That's what Kevin was in that episode of SpongeBob, I believe, right? He was a he was a horrible sea cucumber. Do you think there's a timeline where the sea cucumber is named something differently? Like, you know, there's like a timeline where the person who named it never saw a cucumber before, so he called it something entirely different. I sometimes think about weird stuff like that, like with the timeline. Like, if you removed one of the weirdest things, like, how would it change? You know, the whole Sound of Thunder, concept. Butterfly effect, I guess. Like, what would happen if you removed James Rolfe from the timeline? Like, he just went on to be like, he's just a guy, he just became an accountant. Or like a grip on movies. You never heard anything of him. Like, could you just imagine like the weird cascade effect? Told us. What do you mean I can't call it the Sea Willy? I thought scientists were supposed to be cool. You guys are just a bunch of nerds. Taking my sea cucumber and I'm going home. First peg plopped. You know, like, I don't know, just imagine that, like, how the face of internet culture would be different. It's crazy to imagine that a guy who one of his most memorable moments was was shitting on Bugs Bunny. That's one of the things you're known for on the internet. Like, if we removed him from this timeline, like, how would internet, like, what would YouTube have become? Think of how many, like, people's trajectories would be completely shifted. Like, an entire generation of content creation. It's just fascinating when you think about it. Oh, this is what I want. Yeah. I want to summon the goose. Shitting on Bugs back when he's... Like, yeah, imagine that's considered your, like, that's, like, considered your golden age. It's really funny to think about, like, like some of the high point. I keep stumbling on people talking about the ABGN, and it is one of those things where I'm just fascinated by... Like, he's such an oddball case of, like, internet celebrity-dom. Celebrity-dom. Oh, we gotta get back on watching Ark, I just realized. I haven't watched any of it, a couple days, actually, or, yeah. Shauna, if you're listening, we gotta watch some Ark soon. I love that big cat. I'm saying Homer, Hoemer, whatever his name is. You have not been jumped. No, I should have been. I need to get back on it. I like that. It's not as good as the Blazer theme song, but to be fair, that Blazer theme song, whew, that's a hard act to follow. The Blazer theme song gets you friggin' ready to go. Like, you're gonna see some cool stuff. I know a theme song's good when I have to pull it up on the Spotify past the aux cord. Ark the Lad, never got to play those games. Always wanted to. I remember seeing the name often. Yeah, give me that. I got nothing to lose. God damn it. There you go. Nubby! Oh, wait, we did it. I don't want any... No one's going to call Child Protective Services on me for yelling at Nubby, are they? I don't think Nubby's a child. I think Nubby is like a creature of sorts. Oh, man. Yeah, I saw the title for one of the episodes, and I was like, uh-oh. Henshin John. There we go. I found the headline for my video. Henshin John, Tattletale. I'm going to put a Karen haircut on you. I dread the day I get canceled, and I hope it's for something... If it happens, I hope it's for something stupid. Why do you have that on speed dial, John? Woo! Yeah, when you get the cheese house in the beginning, it makes bank. It makes cheddar, as they say. Okay, oh yeah. Oh yeah, always. Jeez. That's the big reveal. John actually made his own thumbnail of himself. This was self-inflicted memery. So silly. But yes, I kind of had a feeling something bad was coming when I saw one of the episode titles. I was like, uh-oh. 10 pegs pop, lose 3% of my total points. Oh, wait. Okay, this is good. If I get that early, that means if it stays in my inventory, it's going to get stronger as things go on. So that's good. Let's see. Oh yeah, I better buy the slot. He's so happy I bought some. We'll put the cheese... Oh wait, is it slot 6? Yeah, slot 6. I'll just buy them all. Just give them all! Get some Nubby Bumbly. Get some Nubby Bumbly. Some Nubby Bobby. Who's messaging me? Who dares message me? But yeah, I liked Hoger. Hoger? I think it was Hoger. I liked Hoger. I like episodes where the kaiju are I do like the notion that they are that Kanagan is where they're kind of going to say, all right, fun's over. Sean has been eager to see some Kanagan in action. Would it be inappropriate if I drew him throwing up? If I drew Kanagan, like, violently throwing up nickels? Would that be inappropriate? Because I have this vision. I mean, it looked funny as hell. We watched the next episode preview, and it's like, this looks absurd. I'm in. Okay. I will have to draw that then. I just had this smidgen of Kanagan just violently throwing up just a pile of nickels or something. Okay, so that explains why I, for some reason, just the way it was shot was making me think. Because after I finished that, I thought to myself, "That's right, I got the Gridman Blu-ray. We should watch that." I'm in a position where I can watch that and then go right. I can watch that and go into. I can give the anime a try if I wanted to. Hell yeah. Pop those pegs. Pop those pegs! Pibbity, pibbity, pop, pop, pop. Wibbity, 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 woo! Neat. I'll have to watch it. It's a good ass opening. It's funny how I watched that. With like Power Rangers, it occurred to me after a point, oh yeah, this is based off a Japanese like show. It's, kind of mixing and matching. But it never occurred to me enough. What does this do? Okay, force triggers this item in slot one time for every 7 rounds. So, okay, it's going to trigger the cheese house more. Yeah, give me the finger. Give me the pointer. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're straight nubbin. Straight nubbin. Nubbin it out. Will do. I'm sure I'm gonna get plenty of trivia from you during during AMA. I'm glad you'll be there. I'm glad you'll be there. Maybe I'll look like I know everything I do on. I wish I did on by proxy. We got the kazoo. Oh, did anyone watch the new Mikun cartoon? Those really wacky Transformers cartoons like Low IQ Takeover. It's it's just as bizarre as you expect. Yeah, Gridman's a blind spot though that I do want to fill in as someone who watched Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad as a kid. I had the toys. I wish I still did. They were cool. I watched Tattooed Teenage Alien Fighters from Beverly Hills long before it was a meme. I think my brother showed it to me. He's like, you like this nonsense. You like this kind of show, right? I think I looked at it like, maybe? I was so uncomfortable watching that show. Like, I don't know if I should be watching this. Wake up the next morning, like, I didn't get much sleep, but I now know everything about Ultraman from series I never watched. I now know the entire history of Kamen Rider Black Sun. Now to actually watch the show. Oh, what the hell? Yeah, come on, Nubby. Work with me, baby. Group game suggestion. Golf with friends. Hell yeah. Did you know? That's alright. I'm sure I'll drop some... sure some knowledge will fall out of my head somewhere. Whether or not it's relevant to the situation is another thing. Golf with friends, I think I have that. I would like to try that. Definitely. I was trying to think of other games we can try and do as a group. I liked Among Us. I would definitely not mind playing that again sometime in the future. I didn't watch either Bill Nye nor Beekman because I wasn't a nerd. That's my thuggish answer. Like, I wasn't a nerd. I watched cartoons, not dorks teaching me stuff. I watched Bill Nye in school. That's where it was acceptable. I didn't go home and friggin' watch Bill Nye, though. You know, I never got around to watching that last episode of Smiling Friends. I should fix that one of these days. With Bill Nye. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that sweet. Look at that sweet nubby. That's a spicy nubby. Come on. Come on, nubby. God damn, look at that nubby go. Look at him. Look at him. Man. I say Godzilla could probably teach a lot. Okay, so Kaiju High School alternate universe. Like, let's say this Kaiju are all the teachers. So I think the principal would be. I'd hesitate to say Principal Godzilla. Maybe he would be the principal. I mean, it almost seems like cheating. But then you could have Anguirus being his vice principal. Maybe like Godzilla 1954 or whatever is the the superintendent. Okay, that's what I was feeling too. Like I was gonna say Rodan because I see Rodan being a real scumbag like coach. Mothra is the principal. Okay, 2 more weeks till your birthday. Exciting. Got any fun plans? Gonna do like a streaming event or something? Mothra is the principal. Okay, all right. Gabra is the janitor. I know that seems mean, but hear me out. He's the groundskeeper. Gabra is the groundskeeper Willie of the group. There, done. Boom. Oh, okay. Actually, I do have a question for chat since we all seem to know each other a little more now. Okay, so I drew a picture of Gabra like giving Manila a swirly. Like he's holding him up like I've drawn this. It's already out there. I wanted to make it into a print, but Shauna, when I asked about it, said it seems almost too mean-spirited. And I'm curious, what is everyone's thought on that? Keep in mind, I am pro Manila. Ah, I like that for Rodan. Took the whole week off. Very nice. Okay, this thing's getting stronger. Wait, force trigger the item in slot 6. Oh, here, no. I was doing this all wrong. There we go. That should make it easier. I don't know. Is that too mean? I'm not sure, Superintendent. Gamera is a superintendent. I don't know which one to get here. What do I got? Alright, so the random box I like. Rightmost item in your inventory. Oh, there we go. That's good. Okay, I think I'm just going to keep it as is. I think Lisa's seen the drawing. She knows I'm a big Manila It's just right mean, yeah. I guess it's something Gabaro would totally do, though, right? Like, I am not. You know what? That's a good enough reason. I don't want to. One random Nubby dies item again. Cool. Goat Paws would tell me yes. Goat Paws would encourage me. Gabra sitting in that couch. Saw Manila skipping to school one day. I took that personally. Damn. Did you see the way that just pop? Pizzle? I got a drawing I need to finish. I don't think I can finish it in time for like AMA or anything. But I started drawing Gabra about to get beaten up by Godzilla. Manila's in the front town. He's got a little pack of Mentos with him. Whoa! What just happened? What do you think? Like, I love Manila though. I've been Team Manila my whole life. God damn it, Nubby! You're being a butthole. Stop it. There we go. Sorry to be crass. That is the second panel. That actually might not be a bad idea. Okay, I don't want people to get the wrong idea and think that I hate Manila. I respect Manila. Manila came into this world getting the shit kicked out of him by insects, and then he cuts off Ghidorah's head. Stone cold, baby. Save me, evil goose. Goose. Oh yeah, give me that. I'm like obsessed with finding things to make stickers of now, though. I'm pretty excited about that. So I think my plan is I want to almost do like, I'd have to work out the logistics and even think like, is this something I can even remotely handle? But like a sticker club, like people subscribe to like Patreon and they get a sticker every month. Like maybe they vote on the design or something. There's this artist who I sadly don't know the name of, but she draws a lot of like very. Her whole thing is basically drawing very pretty like large women. Like they all have like very monstrous kind of themes. I sadly can't remember her name. Okay, yeah, it's an idea I've seen people do, and my artwork seems to really like. My artwork seems to really cater towards stickers, it seems like. You know, I'm actually pretty excited from the response from that All Monsters snack sticker. Like, I am holding on by a thread here. Jesus. I'm actually pretty... I thought, like, yeah, maybe come up with, like, just, like, 4 designs, because I, you know, come up with stuff like that, and then sell them, or just send them out. I know Lisa had a tier I used to subscribe to. I had to get a little tighter with my money. Where she would send out postcards. I'm also debating that. Oh, God. I feel like I shouldn't be surviving, but I am. No! No! Alright, one more. I think one more go. It's 8:34. Yeah, I can do one more go. Mello's asking about games we play. Rivals, Helldivers 2. Yeah, I could play either of those. I'll play whatever, man. Miss Ultra sticker, but I'm tapped out of money after ordering all the prints and sticker sheets. Yeah, I hear that. Yeah, see, that's kind of the thing. I gotta do, I gotta order my prints hopefully tomorrow. Get that in order. That's the only part of prepping for conventions I hate. Unfortunately, the major component of it is prepping like literally everything. But I get analysis paralysis, like real bad. I spend way too much time thinking, but it's like I'm sitting here trying to figure out which one is the most sellable thing, and it's like I'm never going to be able to properly predict that. You know, like, I don't know, man. People didn't really... I mean, I sold decent prints, I think, my first year there. Which, you know, considering it was pretty small, and... I think, hopefully this year will get better. It was funny who they announced as a guest today, John. You're not going to be happy. But another guest announced for AMA is, It's the guy. It's Leonardo from the Ninja Turtles live action movies. But also he was in Revenge of the Nerds, so I'm the one person who's like, oh, hell yeah. That's fun. But nah, I get it. It's weird. Like, the guests for it, I'm very curious to see what the atmosphere for the convention is going to be like. Like, I'm amazed they couldn't get, like, I don't know, TJ Storm. Was any one of the Ghidorah, like, heads? Yeah, that's pretty much how I'm approaching it. Like, I'm going to probably have some Pokemon in my repertoire. I'm very curious to see how the Gengar, the Ghost line, because it's at least like a pretty cool, like, you know, someone, suit actor, or was he not the suit actor? I'm assuming he's not the suit actor. I don't know, man. Like, I wish they would get Ernie Reyes. Look, if you're going to get a Ninja Turtles guest, you know who I would love to see there? Ernie Reyes Jr. I would love to meet Kino in person. Ooh, I just realized that was not a good call. I like Kino. He was a likable style of those, you know. He felt appropriate. Force triggers all items that summon anything. Okay. Oh wait, can this not be force triggered? Okay, then yeah, we're gonna move that then. It's gonna be a very interesting atmosphere though. I'm excited. I'm glad to say, like, outside I don't know what caused it, but I had the worst, like, I don't know, like, sometimes I'm just hanging out, laying in bed, having a good time, I'm doodling, I'm drawing, and then suddenly I think of some horrible thing. And I get like, should I be doing something else right now? And man, it's thankfully been nowhere near as bad as it used to. God damn it, Nubby! Made me waste it. Ooh. Hell yeah. I am laughing that it's a... Days of the Dead have been pushing the Revenge of the Nerds cast for like so many of their conventions, so it's just really funny to me that it's like, oh wow, we even got a Revenge of the Nerds. We got some Revenge of the Nerds alumni here too. The only person from Revenge of the Nerds I'm really curious to have met in person would be Curtis Armstrong. Curtis Armstrong could count, by the way, for a Toku convention because he was Booster in Jingle All the Way, Turbo Man's sidekick. So technically counts if we're gonna get down to it. Nobody liked Booster though. Force triggers. Okay. Gain 300 points if you are around. So, force triggers the item in slot 7. Oh yeah, that's what the break room's for, didn't you know? That's what you do in the break room. You just be loud. There we go. See, because now this thing's going to trigger, like, quite a few times because I don't have items. Yeah, see? Okay, that kind of works out for now. That'll give me some breathing room. I guess we'll see how far I can ride that. Nubby. Nubby, 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 Nubby. Nubby! Yeah, give me some food. What do you got? Give me some kebab. Oh, 50% chance to force trigger. Yeah, give me that kebab. Give me that! Give me that kebab! Yeah, give me that! Alright, here we go. Oh yeah, I was bummed out again. You know, some of the jumping back to the news. Val Kilmer passed away. I was actually pretty bummed out about that. I have been convincing more people to watch Top Secret, though. It's a good one. If you like slapstick comedy, you are in for a treat. There's a great Peter Cushing appearance. It is super. Yeah. Me and Shauna, I gotta show her Willow. I haven't watched it in a very long time, and she has never seen it. I think this is worth it just to try out. I'll still get a good amount. Interesting actor, Val Kilmer, you know? Come on, baby. Stop hitting that snow globe. Stop hitting the snow globe! Sorry, I didn't mean to shout. Okay, what does this do? First pair, force triggers items in odd number slots. Nubby bounces, 5% chance to trigger item in slot 5. Do this one. Waffles. Val Kilmer feuded with Marlon Brando? There's so like that's the thing about Val Kilmer. Like he's been in a bunch of very iconic roles, but he just didn't like. Oh, that's right, that movie. I'm more familiar with the island of Dr. Mystico from Freakazoid. You'd think I have a clock in my head. Oh, nice. I will have to take a gander. It's on the blue skies, I'm assuming. Nice. Nice, nice. I mean, yeah, that's a very Mars. It's a very Mars character choice there. I wanted to do some Shredder artwork, but I guess I did not. I don't think I want to see it because I know I ain't gonna get it. I know I ain't gonna be getting it for a long time. We had our big Nintendo talk earlier. I'm not happy with things. But people need to stop acting like Nintendo is a company that never does anything wrong. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, yeah, yeah. Give me the gravy. All right, what do you got for me? Force triggers one random Nubby dies at him again. Yeah, that's good. It's hot. It's hot. Come on. God damn it. Come on. Damn it! Alright, you win this and many more rounds, Nubby. So I think that's going to be it for tonight. Thank y'all for coming by. I know this is kind of a little bit of a random thing. I know I don't tend to stream on the Saturdays because I don't like to step on other people's toes, and Saturdays are usually kind of my lazy night. But I was like all filled with all this anxious energy because of all the stuff coming up. So yeah, I will be streaming tomorrow at usual time. I think we'll do some art. I'm not sure, but leaning towards art. And yeah, hopefully I'll have a little bit more Ultraman arc watched. I have to think if I'm going to be able to even stay awake. I am like stupidly tired. Minecraft. Oh God, people are. That's right. That's right. That's right. Big. Between that and Bonanza, mining will never go away. Best viewers on stream, boo. No. I already have the best viewers. Get out of here. clown. Take your clownery elsewhere, demon. Stop monitoring him. Just get rid of him. Why can't I get this thing off my screen? Okay. There we go. I think I got it. Sorry, like, the way OBS sets this up is stupid. It's needlessly convoluted and complicated. So anyway, yes, I will see everyone tomorrow who is available to stop by. Probably do some art. Unfortunately, the stupid thing's in my way, so I can't see. Like, I don't know what is going on. My OBS chat is all jacked up. There we go! Cool. Oh, that's a smart idea. Yeah, I will have to do that. I like to make a big show of it. I like to make it like a public execution. No reason. It's just funny to me. But anyway, thank you all for hanging out tonight. Vic, it was nice hearing from you again. I'm going to be trying to be a little more active in your streams, too. Always love seeing what y'all are working on. Yeah, everyone, take it